another big news break that's coming in this morning. Pakistan holds alleged mastermind of the 26/11 attacks. The Mumbai attacks planner, Sajid Mir, is now in Pakistan's custody. The LeT terrorist Pakistan had claimed is dead is now in custody. He's the most wanted LeT terrorist for a decade now. There were notices that were issued by the United States, and after all of that pressure, finally Pakistan has taken him into custody. Sajid Mir has been sought by both the United States and India for over a decade. He's connected to the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a United Nations designated terror organization believed to have been behind also the 26/11 attacks. For long, we've been putting the onus on Pakistan to act. They've been conveniently claiming that Sajid Mir is dead, and now he's been taken into custody. Arvind Ojha is joining us with more details on this. Arvind, big news that's coming in. Sajid Mir, जो mastermind था 26/11 attacks में, उसको finally detain किया हुआ है.
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए वन ऑफ द की कॉन्स्पिरेटर था साजिद मीर, लेकिन पाकिस्तान लगातार, अमेरिका और इंडिया लगातार कहता था कि वो लश्कर-ए-तोयबा से जुड़ा हुआ है और पाकिस्तान में मौजूद है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान इस बात से साफ इनकार करता रहा है. लेकिन कहीं न कहीं इंडिया और अमेरिकी प्रेशर के बाद पाकिस्तान ने फाइनली ये माना है और पाकिस्तान का दावा है कि उसे अरेस्ट कर लिया गया है. साजिद मीर 2008 नवंबर 2008 में जो मुंबई में सिलसिलेवार अटैक हुए थे, उसका की कॉन्स्पिरेटर था. उसके अलावा इस पर कई टेररिज्म से रिलेटेड मामले दर्ज है और FBI की मोस्ट वांटेड लिस्ट में ये है. 8 मिलियन का इसके ऊपर रिवॉर्ड रखा गया था, लेकिन ये अंडरग्राउंड फाइनली हैवी प्रेशर के बाद पाकिस्तान
Arvind, just stay with me. I also want to bring in Mr. Ujjwal Nikam, the special public prosecutor in the 26/11 Mumbai terror case. Mr. Nikam, good morning. Sajid Mir, one of the key conspirators, the alleged mastermind of the terror attack, for long we've been going after him. Pakistan has been claiming he's dead. Now finally he's been taken into custody, sir.
Moot question is why Pakistan did not arrest immediately after the terror attack of 2008. Because India has furnished tangible evidence against Sajid Mir. Let me tell you very clearly, the role of the Sajid Mir in the total conspiracy behind the terror attack is deeply involved. Secondly, he was interacting the 10 attackers during the attack. He was giving instructions on the mobile phone. His telephone conversation has been intercepted by our Indian authorities. And not only that, whatever I had laid the evidence in Mumbai court, not only that against the 10 terrorists, but also against those who were behind the criminal conspiracy. Sajid Mir's nickname is Vashi Bhai. All the 10 attackers were calling him as Vashi Bhai. Vashi Bhai used to guide them. You should talk in this manner. You should tell this to this particular media house in this manner. You should ask your demand in this manner. So all the instructions, the details of the entire criminal conspiracy was hatched with his consent. He was the number 2 operative in Lashkar-e-Taiba, and we have marshaled that evidence. We have placed the telephone conversation on the record, but Pakistan did not arrest him. Now the Pakistan is playing the drama because the Pakistan would like to save from the Financial Action Task Force, because this time Financial Action Task Force also did not remove the name of the Pakistan from the grey list, and therefore in order to avoid that embarrassing situation, Pakistan is now showing that we have arrested, we have sentenced him. But where is the question sentence? Why you did not arrest him in the terror attack behind the criminal conspiracy? And what has happened about that trial? So all these questions are there, but I think the Financial Action Task Force won't be swayed away by this dramatic action of the Pakistan.
Very true, sir. And Mr. Ujjwal Nikam, now with this particular step being taken, what do you think has prompted them to do it now? As you said, there's sizable evidence of Sajid Mir's involvement. For the longest time, Pakistan conveniently said that Sajid Mir is dead. What do you think has prompted them finally to take this step? Do you think it was consistent pressure from India?
Indeed, it's an India's victory because India has given all the tangible evidence to the Pakistani authority, as well as we have given the evidence to the Interpol also. Mumbai court has issued a non-bailable warrant against him. He is a wanted accused still in 26th November trial. And you see, there are so many evidence. I have examined the David Italy also. We have arrested one Abu Jindal, who was also during the attack in that control room. So we have the voluminous documentary evidence against the Sajid Mir's allies Washi Bhai.
Okay, Mr. Ujjwal Nikam, thank you for joining us here on India Today. Mr. Ujjwal Nikam has essentially led the fight for justice in the 26/11 Mumbai terror case. One big step towards that. Sajid Mir, one of the top conspirators in the case, one of the masterminds of the terror case, has now been taken into custody. For long, Pakistan was in denial, claiming he was dead. He's now been held.